And good evening, everyone. All right. So, how's everyone doing? Welcome to a Tuesday with Todd. So it's January 14th, 2020. We had the new, we'll get the hellos out of the way. Well, great as we see everybody come in because, we got you both on YouTube and on Facebook. So the more the merrier. This is going to be a fun one because what we're going to do is we've got my notes here. So we'll go ahead and kind of touch base on everything that we're going to do. I got to get my notes to the right spot because I have two notebooks here of two different things. So let's try and get everything in the right spot, shall we? Because couple of the things we were going to go over an overview of Ecwid. Exactly what it is. The actual building of it. We're going to do a full-fledged webinar on that because I think I might have to break it up over a couple parts because going through it today with Renee, it can be a lot to handle, like a 3 to 5 hour webinar just going over it. So I don't know if that would be better just to bang through it 3 to 5 hours on it, or if we should break it up over, like a couple hours each night and do it Monday through Friday type thing. So I'll post that in the group and we'll be able to get there. And if you ask, well, what group is this you're talking about? Well, the group is right over here. Facebook.com/groups Fat Dad Wholesale. Go ahead and join there. That's where a lot of us spend our time, to gain the knowledge, gain the fun. Just kind of a good place to hang out and chill out and have a good time with everybody. So I appreciate everybody that comes to that. So, welcome. Let me get through those. I see we have quite a few comments coming in of everybody that's here. Let's see who's all here. Let's see who's all here. Of course, Chuck's here. Good evening, Chuck, Urban Cowgirl. There's Chuck, Urban Cowgirl. There's Tanya. There's Pam. There's Connie. There's Pilar, Facebook user. Hiya. Not sure who you are. Remember, you go to StreamYard, authorize them to be able to use you or use your profile. Is that how that works? And then we'll be able to see it in there. Jen checked in. Jerry checked in. Shannon checked in. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending where you are. Kimberly's here. Joseph's here. Sandra's here. Another Facebook user. Well, I missed that one. Facebook user. Hey, there it is. Maria's at school. Great. Curtis, hello to you as well. RC, hello. Excited for this info tonight. I'm hoping we're going to give a good, kind of crash course overview of it. I kind of put it together and just, basically using some information off Ecwid, explain what it is, different plans on it. Like I said, we'll get more in depth into that into a real one. You're being stalked by this turtle. So this turtle, this was the one that I was going to print out and actually apply to the wall and do a video on. And Corey saw it and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "We're going to make a video of this, of the install, because we are adding that to our website for, if you know basically what the fat heads are, the removable wall vinyl, we're going to be able to offer that." So I said, "We need to make a video on it and put it up in there." And she goes, "Oh, well, we can just do that from home because I would like that at the house." So turtle is going home, and we're going to put that up we're going to put that up somewhere. I think she's figuring out a place where, but we're definitely going to do that and have that up there. Hello, Joe, and hello, Melanie. Very helpful group of people. Thanks, Connie. That's what we strive for, is we try and do our best to, provide as much knowledge as we can for people. Running a business is hard. Just starting a business is even harder when you're just, starting off. I know, like I said, when I was starting off, there wasn't a whole lot of knowledge out there. And what you could find, you wasn't sure if it was good knowledge. You're really searching through forums, reading books, trying to get information from other people, but they're in the same business you were, so they weren't really too, up on giving you the information for it. So you kind of took it with a grain of salt because you didn't know if they were sending you the same way or not. Love turtle, yeah. So we'll have that, and you can see down right here, we did some little guys. So there's little guys for car decals on that too. So nice little matching set. Pilar says hit the like button, y'all. Because that's what they say in Colorado is y'all. But I would really appreciate that. Yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, share as many people here as we can. I'm trying to build up that social media following. This is why if you're in the group, we have the announcement page on there. We put all your social links on there and have everybody else go in there and like them, so that way we can all grow together. So that's, I think that's right at the first pin post on that one. We can show you where that is. I need to decide to market huge decals to my teams. Okay, so for teams, as this is brought up, you can do the faces, you can do the school logos, you can do sports. So, if they're baseball, you would take a picture, if you can get a picture of them in an action shot, cut them out. Parents love that kind of stuff, but stick to, any of your sport themes related things, your school logos, you'll be good to go with that. Did Aaron check in here, or does it me? Oh, well, one of us is here. Melanie's currently sitting there babysitting a little printer, getting caught up. Those are fun days, babysitting it, making sure everything goes smooth with it, because it's always a fun process when that happens. Yes, big heads, think that, because that's full. So that one's roughly 4 foot from tip to tail, and whatever it is on the other way. So we can do up to like 4 foot square. Anything more than that, actually, we can do like 51 inches. 52 right in there, and it still gives us some leeway. Anything more than that, you just splice together. So we have there. Pam, I want more information on marketing to teams too. We are going to do that for you. Oh, look, Jerry, there it is, Aaron. Aaron did make an appearance here tonight. So glad to have everybody here. All right, we checked in. We got you guys here. So first off, let me give you a big thank you to all who joined the OSG, our success group, 5 Keys. That was amazing. I can't stress enough how stressed I was last week, because I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know, how crazy things were going to be. I didn't know if everything was going to work right. And we just, we went for it. And the feedback that we received back was amazing. I was floored. It took my breath away. I mean, it did all those things. You guys are amazing. You're an amazing group of people. You floored me. I even now still thinking back to it. Everything was amazing with it. Kind of choked up about how everything has turned out, and the stories that keep coming in, and the thank yous, and just everything with it. I'm truly honored to be able to help people through this experience. It just, I don't think words can describe it. So we had a great group. I think we're up over 60 people now. Aaron would be able to tell us for sure, where we're at with it. But I think we had over 60 people for it, which blew my mind. 60 of you, took that step to get on here, and now 60 of you are going to get as much knowledge as we can get in this. Last week was overhead, which I think everybody has gotten down now. That was in it. If you haven't had a chance to go over that or sign up, there's still plenty of time to sign up. You can do that. If I believe, let me get it. I think I have it right. Maybe right there. Yeah, there's still time. So if you haven't had a chance to sign up for it yet, sign up for it. Go over to OurSuccessGroup.com. Reach out to other people that are in it. Post in the group, ask questions. I don't think you'll be disappointed. We haven't found anybody that's been disappointed yet, and I think everybody's been pretty happy with what we've given out, and we're only 1 week into it. So tomorrow's one, pricing for profits. Whoa. Went through it, touched on a little of it over this weekend with Aaron, checking on different things on it, and I'm telling you, you guys are going to, the ones that aren't sure on pricing and how to do it, and always do it cost me $3 and times 3. You're going to love this. It's going to do everything you need it to, and you're going to open your eyes to see how to price things. So I'm super excited. That will be tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time. So 8 Eastern, 6 in the mountains, 5 on the West Coast. And that's how that's going to work, right? 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. That sounds like a great time. That sounds like great to me. So we'll go over that. It's going to be roughly an hour long, and then followed up by Q&A. Now, last week, we were about an hour long, and we went another hour just on Q&A. So that was my favorite part, to go through it there with you. I'm assuming we're going to have the same thing along lines this time. So super excited with that. Follow up that following week is going to be workflow. I had it written down, but I can't find my notes. So it was going to be workflow. It is going to be workflow, from how we do it, from the time we take the order till we get to the customer. So that's, our process and how we do it. We've got a board that we roll through, but I've seen others use, when we first started, we were doing it with folders, the binder. We have the board. We got other ones that use note cards. So I mean, there's different variations of it. I'm going to walk you through how we do it and how we keep everything in order. And it should be pretty self-explanatory, easy to follow. In fact, I think in that time I'm going to redo our order sheets on how we have them, and I'm going to release that with that one as well. So it'll be how we have our order forms set up when a customer comes in. If an order comes online, we fill out the same way with it. So I think we're going to go. I'm not going to think. I am. I'm going to redesign that. You guys will get the first test of it. You'll see how it works. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, fix it, make it work for you. Because that's kind of a lot of this is. It's not a one-stop, fix it all, everything. It's going to require some effort and some time on your side to make things work for you. So, you take everything you can and make it work around you in that way. Let me catch over here to see where did I catch up anything on 67. Look at that. We're up to 67 people signed up for it. Dude, that is pumping exciting. 67 of you. I'm super excited about that. Good evening, Mildred. Good to see you here. You've always get out of here. I feel very blessed by this. It's given me an opportunity to help others succeed and succeed along the way, because as each one of you succeeds, I feel like I'm succeeding. And we're all headed in the right direction, so that's a great thing from there. Joseph said the first one was super great information. Super great information. I love super great information, because anytime you can take some knowledge from something and just help something. I mean, every day try and learn something new. And it's not even something business-wise. New way to tie your shoe, new way to eat something. I don't know. Try something new. Get out there. Let's see. What do we got here? Catching up on that. First one was there. High deluxe material. That it's probably going to take me all about 5 minutes. It's probably going to take longer to mount up where she wants the placement of it than it will to mount it. It'll be mounted within, 2 minutes tops. I did a 4-foot circle by myself yesterday, and I had it up in under 2 minutes. It was done, so it'll be good to go in there. Shannon's super excited for tomorrow. So are we. I can't wait. I'm super excited about it. And said an hour and 15 minutes of Q&A. Yeah, so an hour and 15 minutes of Q&A. So let me tell you a little story about this. So afterwards, I was feeling, like gung-ho, and I hadn't eaten dinner. So we decided to go to Applebee's because it's right on the way. And after 9, it's half-price appetizers. Hey, all right. Or it's also $12.99 endless wings. So, yeah, we went ahead and hit up the Applebee's. So we shut the place down. By the time we got out of here, it was 9:30, 10 o'clock. So, we were only there for maybe an hour or so, not too long. There was a couple that was sitting over kind of kitty quarter, whatever kind of corner you want to call it from us. They left, and come to find out they were there for 7 hours. That's right. They were at the Bees for 7 hours. 3 hours were spent straight eating, and then the other ones were just kind of hanging out. But 7 hours. They outlasted their server by 2 hours. I don't think I've ever done that to eat. I mean, I've done it when we went to watch football at places, and we've been at the same bar, restaurant all day to watch football on that. But on a Wednesday night, just because, that was amazing. I give props to those people. But hey, you got your $12.99's worth. So maybe that's what we'll do again tomorrow. Let's see. Aaron, can we share an editable version of that document? That way they can use to make it. Yes, because I'm going to have it either as a Google Doc. So I'll import it in as a Google Doc, and I should be able to move everything there. I might have to do it with a spreadsheet, and then you can be printable for there. But same thing. Everything that we can do will make it editable, so that way you're able to have it. Not edible, editable. So I don't want you to eat it. I would like you to use it. Dog can't eat your homework on that. Order forms are always a challenge. Yeah, and this is going to be more of a process one, and here's where I have it. I'm going to add some boxes, because right now I don't have any boxes, and when we put them in our clear hanging sheets, when we hang them up, we just kind of know where stuff is. I need to have boxes on it in case something ever comes out of there. It's checked off on that. So a good idea to add that to it. I also have links for everything that we buy, all the stuff we get from Amazon. So our job ticket holders, that's pretty much it for that one. Job ticket holders on that. I guess we could put markers, all that other stuff, but you can get it from Amazon. So we'll put up there. Let's see, what do we have here for questions? I'm so fast. I know. Thank you. Trying to recruit as many people. Travis, I do really appreciate that. I saw you last night's live with Matt. That's a mouthful to say. And saw you drove 2 hours to convince somebody. Travis, my friend, you are this week's super fan, and thank you, sir, for doing that. More people that we get, they said, just the knowledge pool gets bigger, and the more we can help. And I think that's just kind of how knowledge pools work. The more you get in, especially like-minded people, that are all kind of in the same thing, where they all want the same common goal to succeed. They don't want to put anybody down. They don't want to spend time, trying to seek out other business to do harm to seek out other people to put down, to tell people they're doing a bad job. I mean, there's times if you want honest opinions, I'll give you an honest answer and tell you, hey, that sucks, because you just need to hear it. But to purposely find people out, say that sucks, come on. To make posts about how you're better than people, or how people aren't what they say, or things like that. Spend the time on yourself. Spend the time on you, making you better. Don't worry about anybody else. Whatever, So that's just kind of how my thing is there on it. Heidi did, yes. Heidi, that baseball was hella cool, as Pilar would say, because if we don't know, Pilar is 17, will always be 17. But yes, Heidi did an embroidery baseball. Her embroidery work is amazing. Baseball, softballs, soccer balls. She does amazing work, and that ball was very legit amazing. Let's see, what do we got on here? Yep, and Heidi's taught several classes on how to do them, and Heidi and I have spoken on different things that she can do, because, hey, it's all about that bottom line on what she can do in it. Great to see that Donna and Mike are both joining us. Thank you guys for joining us. Connie, great. Thanks for signing up. We look forward to you tomorrow. Now, you should have some links that were in your email that you can go back and get the information from last week. So rewatch that, because some of that pertained to this week. If you have any questions, just go ahead and shoot myself or Aaron an email or message, and we'll get to you. We're going to go. We are going to get that soon, Aaron. Kristen, great to see you. Thanks for the wave. She'll get it. She'll know. I think those are going out tomorrow for you. You want the little turtles? See the little guys? Yeah, the little guys, right? Oh, look, I can move my thumb and put it right there. So yeah, when I did the big one, and we did the little one because we thought they'd look good on the car, and magically I posted that guy on our page as we were printing them out, and someone saw it and was like, whoa, what's that? Started asking questions, and then somebody else was asking questions, and somebody said, hey, that would make a great decal for the back of the car, which I had already thought that, and I had those printing off ready to go. So hey, see, that's why I tell you guys, post. That'll be in week 5 when we talk about marketing, those quick, simple, free things that you can do, to get out there and just get in front of people, and we could even spend some money on a Facebook ad and get out there, in front of a couple hundred people for as little as $5, and we'll talk about that more when that time comes in a couple weeks. Now, what do we got here? So Heidi wanted that. Travis, it was 3, but I was in the area for my day job and stopped by on my way back. Hey, Travis, 3 is better than 0, so I will take 3 every time. Jerry had one question that I have about Ecwid. Advantage, BW free, and paid version for a school store. Advantage is BW. I don't know what BW stands for. Beware? I don't know. So English is legit my 3rd or 4th language. I'm not the greatest at it. My mom wasn't an English teacher, so I wasn't good with that. Advantages and disadvantages. I like the advantages because you can do more than 10 products. So if you're just doing 10 or less, it works out good. The reporting is better on the paid versions too. So we'll go over those and get that squared away there. Alicia's here. Thank you for joining us. If Peter Pan doesn't have to grow up, that is true. You shouldn't have to do it either. Between. Yay. Thank you. Thanks, Travis. Thanks, Jerry. And thanks. I'm BW, between. Learned something new. Great. I don't know who this is. Looking forward to the class tonight. Great. So what do you say? Let's talk some Ecwid. That is correct. As Aaron says, let's talk some Ecwid. So as we talk some Ecwid, I can bring, I think I have this figured out. Oh, look at this. I have a nice little presentation that I put together not too long ago, and we're going to go over what this is. So here's the Ecwid overview. All right. So if I kick off that, it should let me go. And right, Ecwid overview. There we go. So actually, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to kick this off and go that there. So it's a little easier. Let's just stay off that. What is Ecwid? Ecwid is an e-commerce platform that helps to easily create a bold, easy-to-use online store and start selling anywhere online or in person. It's ideal for small and medium-sized businesses and used by over 1.5 million merchants in 175 countries. Now think about that. 1.5 million people are using this. So you're going to have support there for you. Ecwid has a good support staff. There's a forum that is signed up with them that you can go through, and you'll have some great information from there on it. Website is ecwid.com, ECWID. In fact, I'm going to post. Let me post the link in here because even though there it is, copy. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. So yes, Ecwid is free, but there are some paid versions. And hey, I get a little piece of the pie for the affiliate from the affiliate link if you order for there. Great. I don't even think it's that much, but hey, every little bit helps. So there you go, ready to go on that. Now, so there's the free plan forever. So there's no setup charges and there's no transaction fees. So what does that mean? It means that if you go with the smaller tiered one, which is the free plan, it's free forever. As far as they've telling us, it's free. There's no, they're not going to charge you any setup fees for it, and there's no transaction fees. And what I mean by no transaction fees is that you'll be charged your transaction fees for anything that's charged through who's processing your payments, but Ecwid is not going to charge you any transaction fees. So no matter how many transactions go through there, they're not going to charge you for it. Now, Ecwid is an e-commerce platform which can seamlessly integrate with your existing website, business page on a social network, your blog, marketplaces, or mobile app. All the storefronts are synced and managed from one control panel. Ecwid lets you organize your products, customize your storefront, accept credit card payments, track and respond to orders, all with just a few clicks of a mouse. All credit cards and transaction informations are protected by the same level of security used by banks. So here's the gist of all this. If you're running anything else, any other websites, it'll be able to integrate that. The storefronts are synced together. So when you're in your control panel, when you have that sync, when you build your store, everything's right there for you. Ecwid lets you organize all your products, lets you customize it. It's not just a standard cookie cutter. Here's your one place, your one platform, your one theme. There's multiple themes to choose from and different ways to customize your products, your storefronts. It'll accept different credit card payments. It'll accept PayPal. It'll accept Stripe. So it'll take care of that for you. And everything is processed through your provider. So there's nothing there on the side of Ecwid. Ecwid is a cloud-based platform. This means there's no installation required. You just sign up for an account and publish your store on any website. Ecwid is self-hosted, so you don't have to worry about installing, upgrading, or maintaining any software or web servers. Now, the great thing about this is that with it being cloud-based, you can get into it from anywhere. So whether you're on your phone, your laptop, your iPad, your grandma's, dial-up, you can get there for it, and it'll be able to go to it because you don't have to download anything to your computer. You're not hosting anything, so you don't have to worry about paying for hosting. You don't have to worry about making sure that your servers are good or anything. Ecwid takes care of all that. Ways to sell online. So Ecwid has an instant site. An instant site is a nice mobile-friendly one-page website with a built-in Ecwid store. This feature is available to every Ecwid user out of the box. Create an Ecwid account, add products to your store, and boom, you already have a nice ready-to-go web page with your store on board. So when you sign up for it, it's pretty simple. You create an email, you log into it. Once you get on there, you have an instant site. You're able to go in and start adding your products, start building and going from there. Websites. Ecwid can be added to any website. You simply need to insert your Ecwid widget to the back end of your site, and Ecwid Store will appear on your site page. Installing Ecwid Store is even easier for WordPress and Wix users with their powerful plugins. So if you're currently running a WordPress or Wix site or any other website, you're able to use Ecwid on there. You're able to add it and integrate it. You're able to integrate it right in there. So you don't have to switch to anything. This can just be your total e-commerce solution where you can just add it to your website, put it on there, be good to go with it. Facebook and social media. You can open an online store on your Facebook page with just a few steps. So if you have your store built, there's a link in there that'll let you link it to your Facebook and social media. If you go to Bling It On Transfers Facebook page, you can buy straight from there and it goes to the website. Marketplaces. Online marketplaces are websites aggregating product information from a wide variety of sellers. Millions of users search for and compare products to purchase online, so you're able to use it there. And then it also has a buy button for a single product widget. So Ecwid's Buy Now button is essentially a site plugin that allows your customers to purchase your product with just one click. They don't have to leave your site. They won't be directed elsewhere to complete their checkout. So what that means is if you have a standalone site, you install the Buy It Now button, boom, boom, click, click, done and sell, good to go. Point of sale. So if you have a brick and mortar storefront or sell offline at markets and conventions, you need a reliable way to unify your inventory and keep everything synchronized. You wouldn't want to sell your last item in store only to have a customer buy it online minutes later. Situations like this can lead to complaints, returns, and added stress for everyone. Ecwid is integrated with point of sale systems like Square, Clover, and Vend, which ties your offline and online inventory together and makes sure you don't oversell any of your items. We've all been there, done that. So if you need a solution for a point of sale, Ecwid's right there for it. It'll tie right in there. You'll be good to go on that for you. It's a fun little thing. So pricing, that's what it always comes down to for people. What are you looking at for price-wise for it? So Ecwid has 4 tiers currently. They have the free plan. It's the free forever plan right there. They have the venture plan, which is $15 a month, but if you pay for it annually, it's $12. It works out to $12.50 a month. They have the business plan, which is $35 a month, or if you pay annually, it's $29.17. And then they have the unlimited plan, which is $99 a month. Pay for it all up front, it comes out to $82.50. I believe on this next slide. Yeah, so on this next slide, we've got the free plan will get you 10 products a month and includes essential features like $0 transaction fees, mobile shopping cart, and more. Venture plan is $15 a month, gets you up to $100 products. It includes everything in the free plan plus professional features like discount coupons, automatic tax calculations, CSV export, and more. So this is the plan that we most go with if we're going to have anything up for a while, is the $15 one. And the main reason is because of the discount coupons. We'll use our $0, our free one, for a lot of our standalone stuff when we're just doing team sports, things like that, 10 products or less. But when there's anything that we want to be able to add a coupon code, or if there's anything we want to be able to add a little more features to, we'll do the $15 a month one. It gets you more products, so you don't have to worry about trying to do different variations of it. And then having that discount code is really nice there. So then next up is the business plan, which is the 35, gets you 2,500 products. This one includes everything as before. Also, this is where you'll get the wholesale pricing, the marketplace integration, custom invoices, so a lot more business things on there. So if you've got one thing that you're going to do everything under, do it in here. And then in your unlimited plan, actually, I'm going to find a slide for this and see if I can just pull that page up for it too. But on the business plan, you're able to, it gives you everything. It gives you everything that they have to offer. Let's see, comparisons, plan comparisons, because I believe that was what I was on, and then I got chit-chatting with somebody, and I don't think I have it on the next slide. Nope, that's the last slide. So let's see, I will find it on here. we'll go through it and see. Yeah, we'll see what we can find on it. And then we'll move it over here. So, oh, there I am. Hey, look, there I am. So that's Ecwid in a nutshell. That's everything that Ecwid does. That's the pricing for it. That's everything that, they have. Now, we could really get into this, and I think that's what's going to happen when we're done with the 5 keys, is this is going to be one where I think Renee gets taking blame. She doesn't need to take blame because she actually helped out on a couple things. And speaking with her, it was how do we develop this from here? Because to build a website, I'm to the point now where I could probably have one done, providing all of the mock-ups are done. The mock-ups are what always kills you when you're building out a website, because you want to have those mock-ups done. You want to have them look good and professional. But that's where the big, I think, to me, is the biggest time-consuming part of it, is the mock-ups. You're going to kick that out of there. But there's so many different parts of it. I think I can, right now, from start to finish, I have mock-ups and everything done. I can probably have one built in just a couple hours, maybe 2 hours, tops, because it depends on what you're doing with it. So with going the actual build out of it, I'm thinking this class could be 5 to 7 hours long. And I just don't know if somebody wants to sit around for 5 to 7 hours to go over that, with breaks then in between, or if it'd be better off to break it up to 1 to 2 hours each night, just do a Monday through Friday. Here's what we're going to do. Push through it, break it down into sections, and go from there. I'm kind of leaning towards that way because I think it's going to be easier to understand, and then you can build along the way. If we did it over weeks, it could be 3-4 weeks before everything was built out for you. If we just do it day by day, answer questions along the way, and go from there. So nice. Do you know if they have a plugin so customers can upload photos? Yes, they do. So once you get to that, that's at that $15 venture plan. Once you're in that plan, you have the option where they can add files, because that's what we have. When customers order from us on the wholesale side of it, they are able to upload a photo, upload artwork, upload files. They're able to upload everything from there. So that's in the venture $15 a month program. Let's see. Jerry says 1 to 2 hours have been more tolerable. I've gotten pretty fast. Yeah, Connie, once you get going on it, I think that's just with anything. There you go. Gotten pretty, like Connie says, she's gotten pretty fast at the sites too. Once you start doing them, because even with this, there's parts of the site that I haven't even touched, that I don't mess with. I just boom, 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 know what I need to do, go in there and do it. So, excuse me. I'm going to try and dive more into those other things, so that way I can have a better understanding of it too. Like I said, I'm just showing you the way I do things. The way I do it isn't necessarily the best way, the most efficient way. It's the way that works for me. And if somebody can show me that there's a better way to do it, or a more efficient way to do it, I'm all for that, because, time's money. Marcy says, Monday through Friday, please. Can't eat an elephant in one bite. Not unless you're Godzilla. Godzilla could, right? And King Kong, they might. But the rest of us, yeah. And that's why I think in the Monday through Friday, because I'd like you to start on there and know by the weekend you should be confident that you can build a website. So that's kind of my goal, that I think of what we're going there. Now, I am not a pigeon, but in my opinion, which looks better, a mock-up picture or a picture of actual finished product? Big debate here. I think it depends on what it is, because we run both. Now, when we're putting out new, case in point would be the Spangle designs. So when we put them out, we're just putting the flat image of it. Here's what our design looks like, until we print them out, and then say it can show and actually see what it is. You can see the sparkle, and you can see because the video is where it's at. The video shows the justice of it. I think it depends on the mock-up that you're doing, because it looks, there's so many realistic mock-ups now, where people are able to Photoshop, and add this layer here and there, so it looks realistic enough, instead of the old cartoon, here's the shape of the shirt and your image here type thing. Even going into Sandmar or SNS and pulling in the model and adding the image on it, and slightly moving it variation a little so it looks like it's on there. that looks better to me than having the flat object with just the thing on it. Of course, having an actual model there, taking a picture of it, but then, is your picture good? Is your lighting good? There's a lot of variables in it. So I think there's different levels on it. I think anything looks better than nothing. So let's start with there. If you're able to use some of the tools that are available through your distributor to make mock-ups on it. I've got a mock-up. Me and Renee, I should do a video on the mock-up and how I created it for her for laser engraving. And to me, I think it looks amazing, and it's going to save a boatload of time, and I think it looks great, as opposed to just saying, your stuff here. Let me keep the questions coming in. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, let's see. So, Vicky, the biggest thing for me was setting them with mock-ups and making them not look like somebody threw them on a page. Yeah, that's the thing is mock-ups is where it's at. So we'll go through there. I don't know who this is, but this is great. I bought the business plan when it was half off for the year. Yes, the mock-ups are taking me forever. Still working on them before I start getting them ready to upload. Struggling with, do I upload all the designs or just the designs available and then list all the shirt options with a price differences, or make mock-ups of all the different styles? Ooh. So if you're on the business plan, you've got 2,500 products. I would do it by design, because if you have that same design available in, say, I'm not sure what we're selling here, so that might help better too. If it's on a t-shirt, a long sleeve, a hoodie, a crew neck, a zip up, things like that, here's your design, here's your optional of that. So that's one way to do it. The other way is to, here's your t-shirt, long sleeve, crew neck, hoodie, zip up, whatever. Here's the object, and here's your different design choices on it. So I think it depends on which way you want to go with it. For us on a lot of the school stuff, we'll do, here's this shirt style, like here's this hoodie that we have on, and then give them the option of which logo they want on it. Vicky also said earlier, let me find that, right here. They will run specials too. So a lot of times if you're on the free one and you log in or out, you'll see a thing pop up that says, hey, you want to sign up now for it and save 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%. I think 50% is the highest that I've seen. And I think it's just random, but you never know. It could show up there and then good to go. So they do run specials, and that's a great time to get in for it. And a lot of times when we'll run like the $15 venture program, we'll run it for the month, and then we'll just knock the products down to 10 and then keep it there at that and hold it to the next year whether it's next year or the next season when we're running for team sports and things like that, because then everything's there and I just got to add it back on there. So it's kind of nice to be able to do it that way for you too. And here comes Aaron with his knowledge. Most studies I've found say physical product photos, triple P's, I don't think that's allowed in sentences, 3 words with P's in it, sell way better than mock-ups. Mock-ups have their place, but more real photos, the better. Absolutely. Kimberly says, I have an e-commerce site that I already paid for, but don't really utilize. Would I be better off staying with my current e-commerce when setting up stores, or what would the benefit be with Ecwid? Okay, Kimberly, so we'll need to know what platform you're currently using and what your limitations are with it. If you already have one and you're paying for it and you're good for it, let's work on that one. Why try and get you into something else when you've already have something you paid for? And now if we can't make that work, then go over this. But I think each and every one of them have their own pluses and minuses. One of the things I don't like about Ecwid is currently there's nowhere for me to do square inches. So when somebody says like this, okay, so that's 48 by 48. And if it's roughly 8 cents a square inch, I know Pilar, you asked earlier, I think you're going to be about 8 cents a square inch for your guys' price. I want to say that Fathead's retail is about 10 cents a square inch, and hey, you're local, so you should be selling a little bit more than them, and you selling yourself on that. So 12 to 15 cents a square inch. You're not Walmart, you're not Walgreens, you're not Fathead. So that leaves you a good chunk of change to make off things like that. But I'm not able to put it in square inches. So you can't put up and say, I can't put a pricing matrix in there that says it's 10 cents a square inch, and you just upload the image, put 48 by 48, and it gives you a total. It's in development. That's one of my downfalls that I see to it. That's why when you upload things to my website, everything gives you a zero price. It gets sent to me. Then we go through it and one, make sure the artwork's good, because that's going to be a whole webinar too. Is your artwork good? Because there's a lot of, I think, people that have a misunderstanding, and just because you can export something as a PDF does not make it a PDF. So that'll be an upcoming one that we'll have on our list too. But I think we're going to have all that basic and beyond things in there. But that's one of the downfalls that I don't like about it. So I think we can go through your e-commerce site, see who it actually is with, see what you want it to do for you, and then see what the best thing is, because it might be there, and we just got to find the tweaks to make it work for you on that. What do we have next on here? I think I skipped too far on it. Ah, there it is. I find the whole website thing so overwhelming. Tina, trust me, it is not. A lot of it can be, but in today's day, especially with Ecwid, once we run through it and see, there's not, it's a lot of just upload. It's a lot of, it asks you a question, you put it in, and it takes care of it for you. There's not a lot of coding involved. In fact, there's no real coding involved if you don't want there to be. You just plug and play. So it's not as difficult as a thing, and we'll help you overcome that easy enough. Depends on how good the actual mockups can be. Exactly, Vicky. Can we add videos on the business plan? Yes, and I believe you can add videos in the free one. I think we have them in one of the free ones, because you can host them on YouTube, and then you get the link for it, and you put it down in your product description. It's kind of like somebody had said that for this sizing chart, they needed to up to the venture or the business. No, you get your sizing chart and you just put it into the description, and then you're good to go there. And in fact, I think down there in the little description, there's the button that looks like the movie. You click on that and it'll ask you to put it in there. How do you show all the styles and all the colors? Because if you're going to show all the styles and all the colors, you need to do the mock-ups of it, so they can see all the styles, all the colors, and then you'll do that as photos, and you'll add those in the photo tab up at the top, put them all in there, and then they'll be able to scroll through. At the bottom of each photo, you can name it, so you can have, design A with red shirt, design A with yellow shirt, design A with purple and pink shirt. So you can put those on there. And you'll have drop-down menus for them to select from. Yes. Shirts all in rhinestones, yeah. So video with good lighting is going to be your best, because rhinestones they photo weird. They just don't photo the best. They look amazing, but the photography of them isn't the greatest, because of just trying to get the bling of it. So videos, good lighting is the best there. Vicky was a 50% saver, so that's one thing to keep an eye on there. The website Place It, as what Joseph recommends, has some really great realistic model mock-ups. Good to hear. Good to know, Joseph. Place It. Weebly. Aaron, do you know much about Weebly? I don't, but I will definitely look into it. Maybe Aaron has some insight on it. But why don't you, Kimberly, email either Aaron or myself what you're actually trying to do with it, and we'll be happy to take a look at it and see what we can help you make it do. And see if it's possible on it. With as diverse as my stuff is, WooCommerce Ecwid, can I use either plugin? Heidi, I think with Woo, you'd be able to. With Ecwid, like we had talked earlier, is which way you wanted to go with your stuff, because you have so many different. You're almost like a department store. If I can use that analogy for it. Your main company's up here, and you have this division that does this ball. You have this division that does sports balls. You have this division that does regular embroidery. You have this division that they do all like the baby announcements. Like what are those things called? Those awesome. I get them from Enmart. The cubbies. So you have the cubbies. You have those in one department. Then you have your regular screen printing. You have your regular your purses. You have so many different departments of it. So I think there's different layers of it. You could build each one as a store, all have it in one, and just have the different divisions underneath it. Anytime. I started in September with Todd talking about it. I made 6 school sites and over 5,000 in just 2 months. Yeah, I don't know who you are, but I'm super, super pumped about that. See? Like that, 5,000. That's $5,000 in 2 months, $2,500 a month. That's 36,000 a year. Is that right? Is that like 30,000? 30,000, in sales from websites. And it's super simple. So, if you haven't been doing it, go ahead and give it a shot. Sounds like we still need an external website that is hosted by someone else, correct? No. So if you're just doing it as a standalone store, you don't. You can put, whoa, hello, hi. You can put everything through Ecwid there. So you don't need to do that. Ecwid can be a standalone e-commerce site. Now, if you wanted to have a blog, if you wanted to have a static site, if you wanted to have something with more functionality to it, because Ecwid is just the e-commerce part of it. So there's no way to put in, like information or, there's a single page. So as it scrolls down, you can put in your information, your about us, your things like that. But as far as, like a traditional website, it is not built like a traditional website. It's just an e-commerce platform on it that you can tie it to other sites. So if you needed an external website, you can tie it to that. It says, you're very familiar with my site. I can do it. I just thought Ecwid was better since there was so much chatter about it. I'm going to stick with what I have. Thank you. Yeah, perfect. And if yours, the thing about if you're already paying for something and it's going to do everything heck yeah, stick with it. I like Ecwid for the ones that don't have good things, not good things. I lost it. It was there. I like it for like when we do our team sports, when you're doing limited time stores. So if you're doing that limited time store from this date to this date, if you're doing it that way because it's a free thing that you can build on, there's a lot of great software and websites out there where you can do that and have it all integrated in there. Not a lot of them that you can do it for free on. So that's what I like that for there. One thing holding me back is a logo to launch. Okay, so what's holding me back on the logo? Why are we not making you a logo? And there may be some designers in the group that can help you make a logo. You can always check out Fiverr. Fiverr is hit and miss. Sometimes you get great things from Fiverr. Sometimes you get not great things from Fiverr. So it's definitely hit and miss on there, but sometimes you get it all right off the bat and sometimes you don't. But if you're struggling with it, at least get you going in the right direction. You can put out some ideas and then you can tweak it from there. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Facebook user. Not sure who you are. Oh, look. Okay, so Stephanie Wood Russell, lady with big success of 5,000 in sales. I work full-time in health insurance. Pharmacy. You guys are going to kill me tonight. I work full-time in health insurance pharmacy field, so this is my side job. That's all going great because of you, not me. I mean, I appreciate it, I do, but this is the big point of this, is this back part of it. It's you. We can give you all the tools to help you succeed, but it ultimately comes down to you. You're the one that has to put in the drive. You're the one that has to put in the effort. You're the one that has to build up the website, although technically not really, because that's a service that we're going to offer too, because there are going to be upcoming things that we're going to be adding, and we'll talk about those a little bit about those here in a bit. But you guys are the ones that make the difference. You guys are the ones that hustle, and you guys are going to be the one to reap the benefits of it. It really comes down to you. You go out there and do it, and like Stephanie said, she went out there and did it, and 5K in sales, part-time. Great. Anybody can do that. Get out there and do it. You have to get out there and do it. There you go. Vicky does logos. Get with Vicky. Vicky can help you out there. Canva. You can also get with Canva to make a logo. Heidi asked, did I get your email? Did you get my email with the logo today? I don't think so, Heidi. I don't remember seeing one. I'll go back and look and see. But if you ever want to make Aaron stress out, just show him what you have on your open emails, because like on mine, I've got 20,715. So as stuff comes through, I go through it, and I know it'll pop up in there, but I usually try and check it and go through it at least 3 times a day to be there. I think there's kids here trying to get in and be crazy. Like I said, I have a site already. Couldn't figure out e-commerce. Following Aaron's training at the summit, I opened an Ecwid, tied up my site. I don't like paying for both. Okay, so I'm not sure what you currently have is your site. And what it's costing you, but you got to think about this too. It's the cost of doing business. you're going to figure that into your pricing. That's one of your bills that you have every month. So you're figuring that in your overhead. It's just like, store rent. You got to think your website is like store rent. And you've got to allocate the funds for it so that way you can afford to pay for it. It's part of it. And it's the cost of doing business. And everybody today, is one way or another between Facebook, Instagram. Throw some of the other ones out there because I just drew a complete blank. But they're online. So, it's just part of the cost of doing business, and you got to build from there because you're going to have to do it. Another idea on logos, you can reach out to local high schools. They have graphic arts class, and some of the teachers like to help the kids learn to design. Look at Connie. Great knowledge there. Hello, Toy. Great for you to join us. Right there. Okay, so we're at 50 minutes in. I kind of give you a brief overview of Ecwid, answer some questions on it. Like I said, we're going to do more of an in-depth one on it. That'll be after the 5 keys. Now, little teaser that we're going to do is after the 5 key series, we're going to go one step beyond. We're going to have different webinars available. We're going to try and do, we're not going to try and do, we are going to do 2 a month. But one like this, where I'm going to do that, and it's going to be, a 5-parter. That's going to be an all-week thing. Now, these will be available for individual purchases, but they'll also be a monthly membership that you'll get all the ones for free. If you're part of that membership, it doesn't matter how many put out that month. They're all free for you. So we've got, we've got some big things planned up here. And as we get closer and get more of the details nailed down, I think hoping tomorrow we'll give you a little more information on it. But we're trying to plan big things to help you guys succeed and get you in those little, just those little tight groups to help everybody out to keep growing it for you. Nothing will go away on the free side. All the free stuff will still be there, same interaction, same free information there. But it's going to be more of, it's going to, if we had to do like 3 tiers of it, where it's going to be here, on the free side, it's going to be we're going to be talking about it. And then the middle tier is going to be we're showing you how to do it. And then in the top tier, we're holding hands and we're in this together. And it's like a 3-man race. We're in this to right there side by side to go through it with you. So that's big things to come up from there. On our side, we've got pricing that should be up here soon. I'm going to start. If you haven't followed our YouTube channel, please do. Our YouTube channel is somewhere over here, right here. Here's our YouTube channel, youtube.com/FatDadWholesale. We're going to start putting instructional videos up there. Just like that. We're going to do the video on that and how we put it out there. Our printed HTV, how to apply that. Our Spangles, how to do those. We have a great response from the Spangles. So we're definitely going to try and push more on those things that you guys want to see and how to do. So on the Spangle side of it, custom logos, we're getting those heavy and hard. So it looks like that's going to be a good thing for this year. Because like I said, our goal at the beginning of the year, what we set for that machine was 50,000 in sales. That's what you're going to do. You guys are going to hold me to it because I set it online. And once it's online, it's true. So we got to do it there. So do you guys have any questions for me? If not, I don't know if you can hear the kids, but I can hear the kids. They must realize that they can echo in the background. So if not, we might wrap it up a little 5 minutes early. But if you have more questions, go ahead and get another. Toy, I think maybe. I have to see what Corey put out because I believe you're shipped out today. I believe they all shipped out today. If not, I've got a stack here I kept behind just so that way I could go ahead and take pictures and videos of them and make them. But I do believe that we did videos on them and we're going to post them up there. So those, I think everybody shipped out. So we're good to go. Yeah. So everybody's did ship out because I know I saw yours. So if yours saw, then I know that they all shipped out. So good to go there. On the Spangle side of it, we are have the monthly membership. So if you go to, we'll put that in here too. Why not? You can go to Bling It On Transfers. You can see how we have different ones set up where it is just a static image of it. And there are ones with the actual picture and the videos of it. So we do have those ones for it. There's also the monthly memberships. You can see them trying to open doors. So there are also the monthly memberships, the 6-month membership, and the yearly membership where you can sign up and you can get savings of 5 to 15%, and you can also get free transfers every month. Woohoo! Who doesn't like free transfers? Now the monthly one, sign up for that one. That one's going to switch up a little because the integration part of it for monthly billing, that's another part that I'm finding with Ecwid, isn't working 100% like I want it to. So I would rather people not get charged, and instead of double and triple charging people, which it looks like it's trying to do. We do have, it looks like the two kids are here. What do you have all over you? Wow. Oh, you're playing at the water and sand table. Oh, look, do you see yourself? So there's Hudson.
I love you, Daddy.
That's an awesome sign off. Perfect. So there's the kids. So they're here. So you know what that means. It's probably taco time. So they want to get out of here. You love the basketball ones? Sweet. Good there. Tanya, I think your order might have been one of the ones. So shoot me a message after this, and then we'll I'll get with you on yours and see if yours was one of them, because I think it was, but we'll go from there. So on that note, we are going to go ahead and get out of here so we can get it. Let's see. Tabitha asked me something. May have missed the answer due to a phone call, but is there a way to make certain options not required? We're trying to use both sizing options for hoodies and t-shirts, but it's requiring both options to add to cart. There should be a button at the top where it is a mandatory one, because it's almost like for us where we can give them the option of whether we want to put a name or number on the back. Let me read your question again. I may have missed the answer, but due to a phone, is there a way to make certain options not required? Yeah, because there's that little box that when you put in your thing, it'll tell you, you shouldn't have to. There should be that little box that's right above the option that where it says to make it required or not. Uncheck that box, and then it's not required, so you should be good to go there. All right. If that's it, add an option for style and an option for size. Yep, because that's what we do too. We have an option for design, style, and size. But most of the time, we'll do the style separately. So we'll do a separate design. We'll do a separate style. So we'll have one. So this design, like here, if we're selling this, we'd show this is a hoodie and all the different colors of this hoodie, because in some instances, we have a website open that's right now where the same colors isn't available in the youth that are in the adult. So we have it kind of split up there, but we have, the t-shirt, long sleeve, hoodie, and that going from there. Kristen, awesome. It was late. Glad to get here to catch up before the end. Take care, Kristen. You can always go back and watch replays here on YouTube or on Facebook. We got one up there. Jerry, any suggestions on who is a good web hoster? Aaron, I'll let you take care of that one. So if not, just ask in the group, Jerry, who has suggestions for a good web hoster. So that's what we got. We're going to get out of here before they get all crazy in here. You guys have a great night. Super excited about tomorrow. Don't forget tomorrow, if you have not signed up already, please take the time to find out more information on it over here at OurSuccessGroup.com. If you have any questions, reach out to me or Aaron. Like I said, we've got over 60 people signed up for it now. Great response last week. Looks like we're doing great results and people are moving towards here. Hey, we're going to get you to the goals that you need to get there. And the first step is you taking that action that needs to do it. So go there, sign up for it. If money is standing in your way, reach out to one of us. We're going to do our best to get you anybody and everybody who wants to sign up for this. Money should not be the reason that you don't sign up for it. We will work with you. It's been proven that we will. So we're going to continue to do that. Everybody have a great night. We will talk to you tomorrow. Stay tuned for excitement, and let's keep building your business. I think that's how we'll end it. See you guys later. Build your business.